In a world where there's no free healthcare, we can only really rely on ourselves and the money that we steal from trainers to heal up our own Pokemon. Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna use any PCs because all that RGB shit is for nerds anyways. Here's the rules I'll be following throughout the challenge, and since I got a personal vendetta against Nurse Joy, I'm gonna try my best to avoid talking to her at any cost. Before any of that though, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys subscribe since it greatly helps me out, and it shows that you guys like my content. And with all that being said, this is how the challenge started. Ah! Cutscenes! That noise came out of my mouth, what? Because I'm pretty limited on Pepe, I can't really waste him on wild Pokemon, meaning I'll only be able to grind up on trainer Pokemon. This kinda sucks though because that means I'm gonna be underleveled for the Elite Four, which will be a huge pain in the arse.
No, that doesn't even add up.
Yeah, it adds up. The 1 + 1 = 2. It adds up. Okay.
What is your logic? Okay, I have to go. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Please, no.
In Ica Town, we get our starter, the adorable Rowlet. Aang is a perfect name for you. If you guys get the reference, check this out. It's not Ung, it's Aang. Moving on, there's no live action in Ba Sing Se. Okay, this is the only free heal we're gonna get. That was a lie, because for some reason this game loves holding our hand. And throughout the entire game, we get a lot of mandatory free heals. That is not even funny. And immediately, this turned into an anti-challenge. I'm probably gonna be adding a counter to show you guys how many free heals we are given. And holy crap, it's a lot.
Oh shit, a rat. Sorry.
We later have a rubber battle with Hao, which ended up being a squash match. And now we can sacrifice him to the gods. Worth it though, cause we got another free heal. And to be honest, I don't like Hao. He's probably the worst rival in the series. Wipe that smile off your face.
Oh no, I'm in a Pokemon Center.
It's fine. I won't talk to Nurse Joy, but I would talk to this handsome chat working at the Pokemark. Later, we're forced to go to school. And I don't wanna go.
Everything is gonna be fine. We just need to plan this out together.
What's this weird?
What? But I guess I'll have to, because here, not only will I gain knowledge, but we can also capture a Pokemon that would help us with the scariest trainer in the game. Rising Star Joseph. Aang is kinda weak to his Grimer, so in the grass around the school, we encountered a Magnemite, which I named Sokka. And this makes sense because Sokka's an engineer that created the submarine, and he also has a space sword. Do I really have to say more? If we didn't capture him, we probably would have soft-locked here, and that's not good. Anyways, Rising Star Joseph goes down without a hinge, and then I realized that steel isn't resistant to dark for some reason. I don't know about you guys, but if I bite a chunk of metal, I'm probably breaking my teeth. After destroying the teacher, we came out of there with all the knowledge in the world about Pokemon.
Yeah, they healed up my Pokemon again, huh?
Man, they honestly give you way too many free heals in this game, and I can't do anything about it. We soon face Elima.
Oh, what? You got a full heal? Okay, that's just messed up. You are not allowed to do that.
But because of our items, we're able to overpower them.
No. Oh my god.
Well, that did a lot of damage.
And this is why items are overpowered. Because if we're in a dire situation, we could just spam healing items to live. Later, we end up in a berry farm. This is really amazing because any healing is important for a challenge like this. And I'm gonna be abusing the hell out of berries. Because I explored all over the island, I picked up some X items which will be really important throughout the entire game. You see, using items in battles is really broken. Not only can I heal myself up, but I can also increase my stats using X items. So after knocking out his minion and paralyzing Totem Gumshoes, I gave Aang drugs to increase his defense. And since he can't hit me too hard, I just spam grass type moves until he gets knocked out, beating our first island trial.
You would have Thick Fat too. Oh, another free heal. Oh.
This game really does give the player a lot of free heals, but take my word for it. I'm not talking to Nurse Joy to make this challenge easier. Trust me. And if I was going to cheat like that, I would tell you guys. I prefer Officer Jenny anyways. She can lock me up anytime.
You what? He needs some milk!
On my way to Akia Town, Aang evolves into Dartrix during our battle with Hao. I feel like Aang should be able to solo Hala with the right amount of X items. So with that said, I send out Ong, and I was able to give him an X attack and an X defense. I was wiping the floor with him using Peck, beating our first grand trial. So far, so good. This challenge is gonna go really well.
On this episode of Did They Heal Up My Pokemon? Let's go see if they heal up my Pokemon after the Hala battle. And they healed me up, yay!
Before making it to Aikala Island, I head back to Route 1 to capture a Munchlax. We need someone bulky enough to switch into if we ever need to heal up our entire party, and he's the perfect Pokemon for that job. I'll name you Appa, because without him, Gang would have been screwed. To evolve Appa, I run around town to increase our friendship. Now we're best friends forever. Ugh. No need to be that clingy. I soon make it to Heihei City. And immediately we got ambushed by someone wearing sunglasses at night. What is wrong with people here? Give me! I want it! Holy crap, Gladion. What are you doing with your arm? Relax, bruh. It's not that serious. I then grabbed some drugs before meeting up with this gigantic blue salmon. Because I have both Aang and Sokka, it should be pretty easy to take him down. But of course, it's me. And I somehow found out a way to make this 100 times harder for myself. Despite giving myself some X items, Amamora's healing and the rain makes Wishiwashi really powerful. And it's annoying. I was really close to knocking Wishiwashi out, but that damn fish keeps healing him up and it's so f***ing annoying. I eventually had to start swapping in order to remove the attack drops with Growl. And thankfully, this was enough to knock out this stanky ass fish.
Finally! You f***ing annoying piece of shit. God damn, I hate you so much. Die.
What is fish without an eye? After defeating the fish, I was able to encounter a female Eevee, which is a 5% chance by the ways. And do you guys know how long this took me to get? Jesus, this took forever. Anyways, I'll name you Katara, and I'm pretty sure you guys know which evolution this is gonna be. And if not, seriously dude? Ahead of a volcano, which is always safe for kids by the ways, and here we meet yet another totem Pokemon. I'm kinda scared because a lot of my Pokemon are actually weak to fire. This is gonna be kinda rough, and I hope that Appa is able to help out Gang. Man, I hate the puzzles in this game.
Only people with 100,000 IQ can solve this question. Imagine a Snorlax running at you like this. Jesus Christ.
Using the same strategy, I made Appa run at Totem Salazzle like a football player. It did so much damage, but she lived and she summoned a simp to defend her. They both tried poisoning me, but joke's on you. I got immunity, bitch! So after a chip away, I was able to finish off this island trial. This was awesome, and I did not expect something like this to happen. That was insane. It's time to restock on some items though, because the next island trial is gonna be even more insane. Totem Lurantis is really difficult to face, and I hope I can actually do it. Before that, Katara learned some water bending, and she soon evolved into Vaporeon. Let's just hope she doesn't bloodbend anytime soon though. Actually, that could be pretty helpful. We soon head in to face probably one of the scariest battles of this challenge. And god, I am not ready. To start off, I try paralyzing to slow it down a bit, and after getting knocked out and doing some chip damage, Appa takes out his minion, but sadly, Lurantis takes us out also. That's fine though, because now he's slower than me, and I was able to give Aang some X items, and this should be enough to knock him out with a few plugs. Jesus Christ, Aang must be high as a kite with all the drugs we're giving him. This can't be healthy. It's all worth it though, because soon, all we need to deal with is Olivia. And trust me, I don't mind encountering her again if you know what I mean. On our way to the grand trial, we found a lonely Cubone. Come here, you'll be a part of our group now. You're not alone anymore. I'll name you Zuko, because, you know, he has some heavy family issues. He can't quite firebend yet, but with some training, we'll get there soon. We also stole a bunch of leftovers from some innocent Munchlaxes for some passive healing. I don't really think Appa's happy with that though. But it's fine, he'll get over it. I also got a thick club for Zuko to increase his attack.
Who needs Nurse Joy when I could drug up my Pokemon?
Oh, okay.
After disrespecting the dead, Logan Paul style, by battling in a graveyard, we finally face Olivia. But with Zuko alone, I think we can do this without any problems. So after giving him an X attack, defense, and agility, I was legitimately able to sweep her entire team with just Bonerang, winning us a battle and beating the second grand trial. No surprise here, Zuko ends up being extremely amazing. I see a bright future with this team. A problem I do realize though is that we're pretty underleveled. We soon make it to Ula Ula Island, and here we have a rival battle. It was this battle that made me realize, wow, we are extremely underleveled.
Electro Ball, that shouldn't do as much as Psychic. Oh my god!
This is really bad because I can't really afford to grind up on wild Pokemon. I got some Pepe to maintain, man. But if battling all the trainer battles still leave me underleveled, I don't know if this challenge is possible. On a positive note though, our best boy Zuko trained enough to master the art of firebending. So now he can finally learn some fire type moves. It's kinda dumb that he can't learn any fire type moves as soon as he evolves, so instead I teach him the TM for Flame Charge. This is kinda helpful because TMs are actually reusable in this game. So if I run out of PP on a TM move, I could just teach it a useless move and reattach Flame Charge. This is pretty cheap, but you know what? I'm gonna be abusing it. Can't stop me.
Please, can I just face the trial, please?
On our way to the electric trial, Sokka evolves into Magneton. And did you guys know that when 3 Magnemite link up together, their brains become 1? They don't actually get 3 times smarter. And after this information, I believe that Sokka is even more relatable to the Pokemon now. We head to the tippy top of the mountain, and here we see the finish line. And god, I am so excited to see how this challenge is gonna end. I wonder what strategies I can use in the Elite Four. I hope it's some 1000 million IQ play though, because, you know, if it's easy, I'm gonna look like an idiot. Anyways, I head into the observatory? What the? And this time we gotta listen to sound cues. What sound do you hear?
I don't know. I've never heard that before. I wonder what happens if I get it wrong. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Onto Totem Vicable, I lead with Zuko and I gave him some X items. He then tries hitting me with Spark, not knowing that I'm Lightning Rod. Get f***ed, buddy. After increasing my attack, I was able to take down this glorified airplane, beating that electric trial. Zuko finding inner peace is the best thing that could have happened to us. Because boy, he's hard carrying us right now. We then face Guzma, but... yeah, let's just head to the next trial. Heading there, Aang discovers that he can connect to the spirit realm and evolves into Decidueye. Oh man, I am so excited to use this. I've actually never used him before. And I hope to god that he can help me out with Totem Mimikyu. That Pokemon is such a monster. Yo, why are you attacking me?
12 seconds later.
Well, that was easily taken care of. Relax, kid. I grabbed the TM for Shadow Ball, and let's head to the suspicious supermarket, because that's always a good idea. Totem Mimikyu is gonna be kinda scary to face, because he has an Omniboost as soon as the battle starts. How's that even fair? What the heck? I had to improvise a bit, and I used Rock Tomb to lower his speed. But then...
Hypnosis? What? You hit me with hypnosis? You son of a...
I had to sack up Appa, and it's all up to Aang, the avatar, to take this guy out. I clicked the Z move, and this should be enough to be the finishing blow.
You're telling me you're faster? What? You're... oh, that's some bullshit.
Did I say it's all up to Aang to finish us up? What I meant to say, it's all up to Katara to finish us up using Shadow Ball. Luckily, he misses his hypnosis, and I was able to knock him out, but holy I was actually livid. 60 accuracy my ass. We progress with the story, and they expect me to save this girl's dog after jumping me? Hell no! Give me some money! What the heck? Okay, I guess this is good enough. Saves me from grinding. You know, technically this isn't free healthcare. It's really tempting to abuse this, but no! She has pink hair like Nurse Joy. This has to be a trap. Every girl with pink hair is Nurse Joy. Yeah, of course Aquatic. Oh god. Oh, that's really stupid. This is a really long section of the game where we battle back to back to back. And we're using a lot of PP, so I'm kinda paranoid about this.
I'm here for the Pokemon, dude. Actually, you can keep him. I don't want it.
This was honestly the easiest battle because Sokka himself was able to sweep his entire team. There is something I'm kinda confused about though. When I used Volt Switch into Whimsipod, why didn't I switch out? If you guys know any answers, be sure to comment it down below because I'm genuinely curious about this. Anyways, we got the dog and we returned it back, just to see Gladion pissed off after doing my good deed. Damn dude, relax, you're gonna strain your arm. Thankfully, Nano gave us a mandatory free heal and we were easily able to take him out. Before dealing with some heavy family drama that is probably gonna traumatize both Gladion and Lily, Zuko be like, first time, I head to the docks for a final showdown with Nanu. I decided to lead off with Sokka as he sent out Stabili. I wanted to paralyze it, but then he immediately heals it up, and I bolt switch into Katara. God, that is so annoying. I stay in and I just spam Skull to knock it out. Croc Rock shares the same fate, go figure. And his ace, Alolan Persian, absolutely destroys Sokka with his Z move. Oh god. Come on, man. All I wanted to do is paralyze you. I just wanted to break your legs a little bit. That's all. Come on, let me do it. Whatever. I swap into Appa to jump on his opponent, and with that, we're able to crush it. God, even I feel bad about that. But nevertheless, winning us a battle and beating the third grand trial. Bruh, my character looked ridiculous. We head back to the Aether Paradise, and who would have thought the super rich organization is evil? Huh. Of course, once again, we have to face trainers back to back to back. Even then, they failed to protect the entrance to the hidden secrets. Lucimin, you should fire these people. They're not doing their jobs right. Point proven. Bro, what are y'all doing?
You lost to Guzma. Let me show you how a real trainer does it with no healthcare.
Again, I led with Saga, which is a really good choice because the Discharge easily took out Gliscopod. Pincers next, and after using Volt Switch, I switched into Zuko, expecting a fighting type move. Oh, this is gonna be a massacre. I use Flame Charge and I burn into Oblivion. Next is Ariados.
I've never used Aloe and Marowak before, but it's so fucking cool. Okay, never mind. You almost fucking died, Marowak. What the fuck?
And after another Flame Charge, he goes down. Last is Masquerain, but this powerful butterfly dies to the power of my rocks. Meh, eat that, you little winning as a battle, and finishing off Guzma once and for all. I head into the building and why is it always the hot people, man? Oh, and she wants to beat me up also. That's great.
This is a load of barnacles.
The battle starts with me leading with Sokka as she sends out Clefable. She confuses me, of course, but that didn't save her from not getting knocked out with a powerful Volt Switch. I swap back into Sokka, and as soon as she sends out her Beware, I Volt Switch into Zuko, only to then switch back into Sokka. She also swaps into Milotic. Oh my god, a lot of switching just happened. Well, Sokka got absolutely destroyed, but this allowed me to switch into Aang, and a powerful Leaf Blade took out this gigantic eel. Next is Miss Magius.
Barely. Barely. Okay.
But a few sucker punches were able to take it out. Lilligant literally only has one move, that being Pero Dance, so Aang just stayed in and we plucked it to death. And here we go again. Beware. And this time, I won't be gentle with you.
Bewares have cat ears.
After spamming Leaf Blade, we took it out. And with that, we saved the day. Right? Bye-bye. Man, y'all need therapy. After helping out this oh so big happy family, we head to My Little Pony Island where we have some unfinished business to do. We grabbed the flute that would help us progress with the story, and I can't wait to use this. All we need to do now is face the final grand trial. Hapu. She's a ground type trainer, so with the power couple of Katara and Aang, we shouldn't have a problem beating her and completing this challenge. I start the battle with Katara as he sends out Trio with that luxurious hair. I'm pretty underleveled, which is really bad, but the Scold was easily able to take it out. She then sends out her ace, Mudstill. After a powerful Scold, she uses her Z move, sending me to the Earth's core. Jesus dude, it's not that serious. I use Leaf Blade, but time and time again, she keeps living. How? I keep hitting it, but it's just not enough. So I decided to send an Appa to revive Katara. This is something I should have done a long time ago. Finally, after a Scald, I was able to knock it out. Flygon HG is next, but somehow we lived a few moves, which allowed me to kill it with Aurora Beam. Last is her Gashardon, but we have Aang, so a powerful Leaf Blade easily took it out in an instant, winning us the battle and finishing off our grand trials. All we need to do now is face the final island trial and face Lusamine for one final time so we can finally head to the Elite Four. Finally, Sokka's had his final form, and we're dealing with some very powerful trainers. God, relax. We head into this tight canyon, and here awaits our final island trial. Knowing he has an Omni Boost, I lead with Sokka to paralyze it using Thunder Wave. He calls for an ally, and after hitting a flash cannon, they knock me out. This is fine though, because this allowed me to swap into Zuko. With a bit of luck with my paralysis and a hard-hitting stomping tantrum, I was finally able to knock out Totem Komo'o. Eat, boy! Winning us a battle, and finally finishing our island trials. God, that was pretty stressful though. I did not deserve a win there. I head outside of the canyon, and with the power of 3rd grade band, we used the flute to summon our final party member. Before capturing it though, we have to end this family drama arc. Y'all really need therapy. This isn't healthy, man, and stop relying on me. Just this one time, I guess. I lead with Sokka as she sends out Clefable. I use Flash Cannon to do half its HP, and I'm gonna show you this clip instead of explaining it.
Do I need... No! I forgot I gave him the red card.
Long story short, I'm a dumbass. She was forced into her Lilligant, but a Flash Cannon easily took her out. Now it's time for her cat-like bear. So for that, I switch into Katara and I hope for a burn using Scold.
Burn!
And finally, I got him to burn in hell. God, that was so annoying. She then sends out her weak Clefable. So for that, I obviously go back into Sokka. She heals up and she hits me with a Moonblast, lowering my special attack. You just won't die, won't you? Fine, I'll just do something else about it. I swap into Appa.
No, she healed up all the way. I hate this.
And after crushing her with Appa's body, she finally fucking goes down. God, that was also so annoying. Milotic is next, but with a few wild charges, the giant eel goes down. Miss Magius is last, but with a crunch, Appa knocks her out, winning us the battle and finally ending this stupid family drama arc. Please, do not invite me to the family reunion because quite frankly, that was really annoying. Finally, we get our final team member, Nebby. Or should I say Toph, the creator of Metal Bending. And holy crap, she's gonna be so badass. And with that, we got the entirety of Gang. Without Suki, and without Momo. It wouldn't be Gang without them, but sadly, we're only allowed 6 Pokemon, so instead, I'll just beat the champion in their legacy. I'm sure that's enough to make it up to them. To prepare for the Elite Four, we head to the mall to buy some ancient artifacts. Yeah, that's always a good idea. That including the Iron Plate, and I head back home to find the Mind Plate in front of our house. Mom? Is there something you're not telling me? Are you psychic? In the Victory Road, we have our final wrap-up battle with Gladion. He hasn't been too hard throughout our journey, so let's go see if he's any different this time. Expecting him to send out Crobat, I'll lead with Sokka, and of course the Discharge absolutely destroys it.
I will not get over the fact that he looks like he has carpal tunnel.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if it was appropriate to say.
He then sends out his own furry, so I send in Zuko to easily take it out with Flame Charge. Silvally is next, but despite his crunching, throwing a few rocks in his face was easily able to take him out. I mean, I'm pretty sure if someone threw a rock at my face, I would've gotten hurt also, so no shame here. Last is his Weavile, but we have Sokka with his Boomerang, so after smacking him in the head with it, we finally finish off Gladion. And now, we have to deal with Hao for one last time, and I'm so tired of seeing your dumb face. This is our final battle before the Elite Four, and I'm kinda scared because we're out of mandatory free heals, and we cannot grind up. It doesn't help that we're also underleveled, so yeah, that's really not good. But that aside, Hao is actually really easy. But this one goddamn koala actually f***ed me over.
You see the sleeping koala? You see the sleeping koala? He has Earthquake? Okay, I was gonna be like, he's dead. Nope, nope, he has Earthquake. What the hell? What the fuck is this? What? This chick has Woodhammer? God, I'm actually getting claps right now.
Wow. We eventually took it out, but goddamn, I almost had my first whiteout. At the very end also. After the battle, I realized that I really need to prepare if I want to beat this challenge. I grabbed some healing supplies and we bought everyone's favorite item. Say it with me guys. The drugs. I also got some TMs that might be helpful, but I'm not sure. And with that, this is our final team we'll be taking to face the Elite Four. I love how as the challenge progressed, our team slowly turned into an Avatar team, which is insane. I didn't intend for that to happen, but hey, I'll take it. I just have to make sure not to save at all in the Elite Four, because if I do, I might end up soft locking myself, and I'll have to restart the entire challenge. So yeah, that's not good. With all that being said, this is how we started the Elite Four. The first member we need to face is Olivia, the Rock-type Elite member. And we faced her before already, so she shouldn't be too bad. Okay, first off, her Relicanth ends up outspeeding Aang, which... How is that even possible? What? All he did was Yondo as he set up a sword stance, and I have a Chestico Berry anyways. Before the speed absolutely f***ed me over, I used Leaf Blade to annihilate it. Thank God. Lycanroc is next, and I pray to God that I can survive a crunch. Luckily, Aang did, and another Leaf Blade took it out. 3 more Pokemon left. Next is Probopass, but this time I decided to sack Aang off. I did so much damage with Leaf Blade, and honestly, I should have just used it again. And sadly, she took me out, and also healed all the damage I did to it.
I should have just used Leaf Blade. Why am I so stupid?
After Aang goes down, I send in Katara. I used a Scald, but somehow she lived.
What? You lived? What the f? How did you live?
My exact reaction. I'm not even sure how that even happened, but that's fine though, because after a long back and forth, I was finally able to knock it out. God, you're so annoying. Golem is next, and I swap into Sokka. And after a series of flash cannons, we were able to take it out, winning us the battle and making this the first member down. Oh, my voice cracked. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. Oh my god. Next is a flying type Elite Four member, Kahili. But we have Sokka, which is an electric type, so I don't think I really need to explain what happened during this battle. It was a massacre. Winning us a battle and making this a second member? Down. Maybe I should have faced you first. That would have been smart. Now it's a fighting type Elite Four member, Hala. Not wanting to rely on Toph because she's a literal legendary, I tried finding a way to sweep with Zuko. Here's how that went. I would give him an X attack and an X defense. He tried hitting me with knockoff, but I gave him a Colbur Berry to reduce the damage. I was able to use Sword Stance to get +6, and with this, an Aerial Ace took it out without a hinge. Poliwrath almost took me out, but yet again, an Aerial Ace destroyed it. It's Primeape where I have a problem. He uses Punishment, which absolutely fucking destroys me. Like what? I didn't expect that. And when I try knocking it out, or at least burning it with Katara, he just annihilates me with Cross Chop. So great, I'm gonna have to rely on Toph now. So after our Zen Headbutt, it obviously goes down. Beware is next, but because Toph is hard-headed, a few Zen Headbutt was able to take it out. But because of that, he did so much damage in the process. His Crabinable what? His dude, I cannot say this. His Yeti took me out with a close combat. I did so much damage with Sunsteel Strike, but he lives with a slivers of HP. So I had to rely on Sokka to take it out with a flash cannon, beating Hala and making this a third member down. Oh man, it was really crazy how many times I had to change my strategy during this battle. God, that was really hard. Last is a ghost type elite for member, Acerola, and I think Katara can handle this all by herself. I gave her an X special attack while she tries to confuse me, so I look at her straight in the face and I ate a prison berry to remove it. I use acid armor to increase my defense, and with this, I think we can sweep. Stablite goes down to a powerful Scald, Delamite gets annihilated with Shadow Ball, and thankfully I was able to get her to use all her potions on this one Pokemon. Pylosan is a sandcastle, so I just wash it away with Scald. The Ice Queen turned icy hot, and finally, her Drifloon freezes in the air as she tries surviving an Ice Beam, beating Acerola and making this the final member down. I knew I can rely on Katara, she's so powerful. And now, we have one more trainer to face. We are so close to beating this game without talking to Nurse Joy. That is insane to me. So I walked into the room, and I saw no one. What? I guess I'll just take my seat. I sit here for a while, and I get interrupted by Professor Kukui, demanding a battle from me. Let's do this. I'll finish you once and for all. Wanting to sweep with Toph, I lead with her as he leads with Lycanroc. I start giving her some X items, and I really hope I can sweep his entire team. Of course, the Sunsteel Strike easily took it out.
How is this fair, I wonder?
I guess it's not, but f it. Let's finish this off. Next is Incineroar. I used Rock Tomb and he had to live on 1 HP. There's no way. Look at this.
I lost Toph. Bro, that wasn't enough attack? Are you kidding me?
That allowed him to hit me with a Z-move, knocking out Toph. In retaliation, I sent in Katara to hit it with Scald. Two of those were able to knock it out, and that's what you get for bullying Toph. He sends out Magnezone, so for that, I decided to go into Zuko. I have Lightning Rod, so he can't hit me with anything too powerful, and I have the type coverage against him. So after causing a tantrum, he goes on without any problems. Snorlax is next. I use Flare Blitz to sack off Zuko, and thank you so much Zuko. You were so phenomenal throughout the entire journey. As he goes down, I send out my own Appa, but I have the advantage with Brick Break, taking it out. Two more left. Since he sent out Bravery, I decided to full send it with Sokka. After hitting it with a discharge, he goes down. Last is Ninetales, and after a powerful flash cannon, we finally beat Pokemon Sun without using any Pokemon Centers. Ugh, God, finally, that was a struggle. This was really fun though, and thinking of ways to save up money to buy all those items I needed to win this challenge was really fun. Turns out, we don't need Nurse Joy at all to beat Pokemon. Who would have thought? So, can I beat Pokemon Sun without any Pokemon Centers? No. But can I beat Pokemon Sun without talking to Nurse Joy? Hell yeah I can! If you guys have any suggestions and what challenges you want me to do next, please comment it down below. I would love to hear it. Thank you guys for watching me suffer, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye!